Hello, welcome to the general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Not really date or time specific. I trust that whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. But we do have some stuff going on in the cosmos. If you missed it, I did a reading for the new moon in Virgo, which we're still in the energy of that right now. So you may want to check that out. Really good reading for the collective. But yeah, Pisces, some stuff is changing. We've got Mercury about to station retrograde in the sign of Libra on September 9th. So whatever's unfolding for you in terms of your thoughts, your perceptions, your ideas, even your communication, especially in relationships, be making note of that all the way up until September 9th, because when he turns around, he's going to go back over all that information. It may arise for you again. Before he turns around, stations direct and heads back forward. So we have that. We have Uranus is retrograde in Taurus. That occurred on the 24th. So wherever Taurus is in your chart, expect the unexpected. And I'm not talking about planets in Taurus. I'm talking about the house, that area of life that will impact. Okay, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing, by liking, by sharing. For those who are returning, so much love to you. Sorry about this. I'm kind of a little under the weather today, so I just didn't want to delay your reading though. So I'm going to do this reading while we're still in the energy of the new moon, even though this is not a date or time specific reading. I like doing readings during the new moon. Okay, so I'm pulling from Cosmic Journey. Oh, okay. One of these I'm going to have to read. So we get card 27. There are no wrong turns. There are no wrong turns. You're just about at completion. You're just about to kind of close out a cycle. So yeah, maybe reevaluate a little bit before you push send. But there are really no wrong turns. The next card out is number 6. Beautiful. Bloom where you're planted. This feels like 6 of Cups to me. Bloom where you're planted. I know it should sound like more pentacle-y energy, but it doesn't. It feels like the 6 of Cups. And Soul Giraffe. Yes, Roman numeral 7. That's the one I need to read. Soul Giraffe. Vision, grace, higher vantage, seeing the obstacles. This feels like the, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, Pisces, chime in. Hanged Man, you're one of the cards that is your sign. The Soul Giraffe is here to help you with your grander vision, to allow you to see higher and farther. The long neck of the Soul Giraffe gives you an elevated view of what's on the horizon, as well as another vantage point of the big picture. That's what I always say about the Hanged Man. We're also reminded that perhaps we cannot label something as good or bad, right or wrong, unless we can see the full picture. The giraffe gracefully glides along the path, spotting what others cannot. So yes, we've got that spiritual connection, the waiting for enlightenment, the Soul Giraffe waiting for the enlightenment of the divine. Seeing the bigger picture, pulling ourselves back so we can kind of survey. Yeah, it's nice. I like that the Hanged Man came out right in your oracle. No wrong turns, bloom where you're planted, and get the bigger picture. Okay. Let's see what's going on in your connection here, Pisces. Page of Swords, perhaps a message coming in. And what's crossing you is, okay, so maybe part A, possibly a message coming in from your beloved. Part B is perhaps some information you're trying to gather about them, especially if you're in separation from this person. So that presents a challenge. That's why it's crossing our friend, the Page of Swords. I love that it's information gathering because Virgo is actually, which is the season we're in, and the new moon we've just come through, is actually very linear. It's very process oriented, but Libra is all about information. Okay, now underneath, here you are. Pisces with the moon, some fear, some apprehension, maybe some hidden feelings that you can't see in the past. Beautiful divine feminine energy of the Empress, the unconditional love. Ah, I love this. Above, in your conscious awareness, a path being laid out before you. What do you want? In a world of possibilities, what direction might you head? Oh, beautiful. My gosh, we just came through Leo season, but here we are with the Strength card, which feels so appropriate because it is about overcoming obstacles. It is about getting your game face on and bravely staring down anything that may present an obstacle or a threat to this union, to this connection. It's also the two of you helping each other out. Right? There's that eternal bond. She tames the beast protects her in return. It's a really beautiful symbiotic connection. Message from Spirit is about reciprocity, things being brought into balance here in 3D. In the hidden energies, what did I say? Bloom where you're planted. I've got that feeling of the 6 of Cups. So your past life soulmate is thinking about you. Look at your hopes and fears. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, an up-leveling, an offer. Oh my goodness, and there's some good news coming in the potential outcome or opportunity. Yes, absolutely some communication may be coming in. I'm saying that because I'm seeing the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands. Pages are messengers. So first, some information that you may be seeking or that may be made available to you, and then it finally arrives, like up close and personal. Okay. Oh. All right. Because I have the moon here in your unconscious awareness, I'm seeing these cards a certain way. So I feel almost, and when I say I feel, because someone came in the comments and like, your feelings, why is it about what you feel? All of us here on YouTube, any tarot readers, any people working with divination, even psychics that, you know, aren't using anything but their own gifts, we're all feeling energy. We're tapping into energy. So I'm not making a judgment call about what I feel is happening to you. I'm pulling on your energy and I'm feeling what you're putting out to me. So I just want to say that. I shouldn't have had to say that, but I've had that come up in the comments a bunch, and clearly not by people who understand the whole process of tarot. So I digress. Feel you're looking for information here about the connection. Got it? And you may not be very clear about it, right? The messages may not be coming in. You may be in that energy of the Two of Swords, which is about decision making, right? Where we've reached a crossroads with the Two of Swords. And decisions need to be made about how to proceed. What's the meaning of this? What's the purpose of this? What's the plan? Stan and Two of Swords. It's giving you a time out to sort of go within and get clear. And I have a feeling some of you are trying to decide whether or not you should just move on because you're not getting any clarity or answers around what's going on with your beloved. Because remember, whatever's going on is happening in the hidden energies. You're not seeing it, feeling it. And so underneath this Ace of Swords, it's like the truth of the situation, the information, the insight, an aha moment is trying to find its way to you. The Ace of Swords is a gift from Spirit. Look at the hand of Spirit holding the ace. And look where it is. It's coming from under the deck. It's in your unconscious awareness. The answers are there, but you're looking outside yourself. So with this Two of Swords, it brings you within to kind of really get a better gauge for whether this is realistic, whether this is something that you should continue on with, or whether you should cut your losses and move on. That's why that Two of Cups is in the challenge position. All right, so let's look at the moon. Nine of Cups, Three of Swords, the Tower. Whew. So you're definitely in consideration of what's hidden from you, what you don't know. It's causing some apprehension, it triggers our insecurities, let's face it. You know, what goes bump in the night, and that we can't see, things that we feel may be hidden from us. We've got the Nine of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Tower. So the Nine of Cups here is sort of unrealized wish fulfillment, wishes that have not come true, and maybe you're not seeing clearly why that is and how much heartache it has led to, and even a tower moment. But that's underneath, so you're not having a tower moment, but you're sort of in the recesses of your mind. You're aware of it. It's like a shake-up, if not a wake-up call. And I definitely feel like you're processing in your unconscious awareness the things you can't see, that you don't know, that you don't understand. Well, we were so close. We were almost at the Ten of Cups, but then something got, you know, left on the chopping block, and it happens to be my heart. That'll get your attention. So in the past, we have the Empress. Yeah. I feel you were really committed to this connection. I feel like it brought you to the highest and best version of yourself. We have the Empress, Divine Feminine, the unconditional love. We have the Hierophant, which usually is trusted, wise counsel, but also our inner connection to the highest version of ourselves, who we are, our core. But it's also about commitment, what we commit to. And I feel like you were really committed to the point of damn near exhaustion. So that Ten of Wands, something you sort of had to release because it didn't end up looking like what you thought it was. So there's some self-deception here. Now, could it be that someone ran out on you? Absolutely. Could it be that someone betrayed a commitment? Absolutely. But I have to look at all the other cards and take the reading in total. And that's not what I see. So this Seven of Swords, because it's from under the deck, it's about how have I deceived myself in this situation? And now knowing consciously that you've offloaded that negative karma, or you've offloaded a heavy burden that had to do with some form of commitment, whether it was to yourself or to another, or their commitment to you. I feel like you kind of let it go. I feel you unburdened yourself here, but on some level, kept in the back of the recesses of your mind some measure of like, did I set myself up for that? Or how did I set myself up for that? If that resonates for you. So let's look at the Two of Wands. Yes. Well, here's the moon again underneath. So I'm definitely, both of these cards, because this is the below, it's in your unconscious awareness, and here it comes up again. So double hit is some Pisces energy here, but it's not just that simple. It's about something you can't see, something that's hidden from you or that you're not seeing clearly, and it sort of triggers you. So you want to make this choice, or you're becoming aware of the paths that lie before you. And that with a world of possibilities, it's up to you to determine what you want so that you know which path you're going to move. And of course, we're in consideration of our stability. It's also about life partnership, self-care. Knight of Swords. Yeah, if you kind of knew the truth, if you could have that resolve for you, because we started with the Page of Swords. You're scoping out information, or some message may be coming in and you're trying to work with it, or you're anticipating it to some degree, this Knight of Swords, to clear the air and calm that restless angst, that moon energy of all the uncertainty, the things you can't see, the things you don't know, the things that are hidden, the feelings that are hidden even. So from this Two of Wands, the minute you decide the direction you want to head, that provides the strength and the comfort and the stability to be able to weather whatever kind of information comes your way. Even if it trips you out a bit, I think you'll be able to hang with it. And then the near future, yeah, game face activated. Can't make it up because in your hopes and fears is the Ace of Pentacles. It kind of fell right out there. Yeah, some communication, new beginnings, brings in all this balance. In Libra season, very likely, or during the Mercury retrograde in Libra, because we have communication, which is Mercury. We have justice, which is Libra. So I don't normally see this part of the reading as a timing vehicle, but I'm seeing it as a potential timing vehicle for you. That somewhere in Libra season, it's going to happen fast. Either Libra season, which is 22nd, 23rd of September. But I feel like there's a whole new beginning. Activate your game face, and then the opportunity arises. It shows up. Your phone literally rings, and it brings in so much balance and so much of a sense of stability. Even validation. For whatever decision you're making here, I feel like you get validated by that communication or the information, whatever it is. I feel somebody's reaching out. Energetically, that's what I feel. Hope I made that clear earlier. Whoa, where'd I go? Six of Pentacles. I will admit, I was looking at that ace, but I didn't say it, so we're going to go with this. Six of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Page of Wands, which is in your outcome position, and some confusion. I almost feel like with the Six of Pentacles here, that measure of reciprocity, the good news is coming in that this person will be available in 3D for something more reciprocal than they may have been in the past. But you got to wait for it. Wait for the enlightenment. As this information comes in, there may still be sort of a delay. I'm not going to call it stagnant energy. I'm just going to call it delay, an actual delay. There may be some unresolved confusion. There may be lots of options for how to make this happen. But that might be something you have to work through together, because I'm not feeling that it's going to be cleared. I feel like you're going to be in like that matrix energy, hanging out in the matrix as you wait for this good news to come in and for you to sort of hear straight from the horse's mouth, because we have the Page of Wands now twice. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. We have communication all over this reading. And I feel like you'll be a little bit verklempt until that comes in. So just wait. Don't let your emotions run away with you, is the message from Spirit. Six of Cups in the hidden energies. Oh, gorgeous. so glad I did the reading. Almost just opted for the couch. Okay, 6 of Cups, Judgment, 2 of Wands, 4 of Wands. They are coming back. They have chosen the path. The path leads to you. Second chances, redemption, reunion. I almost have no words. I could literally stop the reading right there, but we have other cards. Okay, Ace of Pentacles in your hopes and fears. You're clearly hoping for a new beginning, and jackpot. Jackpot. I know, it's good. Wow. Yes, no more distance, no more instability, no more feeling left out in the cold. I know that's your fear. Your fear is that energy of the 5 of Pentacles continues, but you're really hoping for, this is the time, this is fate intervening on my behalf. It's our destiny to be together. New beginning with the divine masculine. I know it's in your hopes and fears, and I'm seeing more hope than fear, but yeah, it's a little bit destabilizing. But I love that you're sort of calling it in, right? Jupiter and Aries. There it is. Jupiter and Aries. We got Jupiter and Aries in retrograde right now, but that's good because Jupiter wants to bring us all good things. So not a problem when Jupiter backtracks a bit. Let's look at this Page of Wands. Whoop. Oh my. Yes. There is a cause for celebration brewing. I feel like there's not just a reconciliation. I definitely feel there's a reunion approaching. I feel it all over the reading in various parts, but you can't see it yet. And because you can't see it, it's sort of triggering those insecurities, those moments where we, have doubts. But I feel you're going to receive some good news that will impact your future here. 2 of Pentacles is only coming into me. It's like that holding pattern. Keep the energy moving. Keep the energy moving. You don't have to make a decision. The 2 of Pentacles can be, 2s are about choices. But because over here, I saw you sort of toying with, is this ever going to be a thing? Am I ever going to get the info I need about the status of this relationship to know whether I should stay or I should go? Because I see that as what brought us into this reading, right? And that Ace of Swords lying in wait underneath the deck, I kind of feel like this 2 of Pentacles is telling you the good news is coming. Keep the energy moving. You don't need to decide right now. But there's a cause for celebration lying just beneath the surface, vibrating. Uranus in Taurus, retrograde, yeah. So I'm feeling something good coming, but keep the energy moving even if you don't get an answer right away. Good news is available to you. It's on its way to you. Keep your game face on. So really lovely reading for you, Pisces. Let me tell you the astrology that showed up, just in case it adds some extra confirmation. Before I do that, there is a link to the extended below. I'm going to do the reading from your person's point of view, regardless of their sign, because you could be here as the Pisces or you could be here as a cross watcher. So just want you to know the link to that is below. Here's what we have. We have the moon is out twice. That's Pisces. Tower is Aries. The Empress is Taurus and Libra. Card of Venus. Hierophant is Taurus. We have the Queen of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Strength card is Leo. Justice is Libra. Hanged Man is Pisces. Judgment is Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. Emperor is Aries. That's what we have. Really interesting reading. There are no wrong turns here. Remember that, Pisces, because I see you trying to juggle and sort through some things and get clear because you're really wanting to make a decision. I don't think you can make a wrong one, but if you have an option to wait and to kind of hold the energies at bay for a little while longer, I think it might all turn in your favor. Wheel of Fortune. I'll see you in the extended links below. Bye for now.